I answer the phone. Tsunade not here anymore, Sasaki-san.
君は
Tennoji, her protector.
ああ
There's no one else here who could talk to you. Should we do this later?
いや君でいい聖女会のしようとしていることには気づいているな
Yes.
それでまだ彼女たちに賛同するのか君は千里の心に近づけたと思っているようだがそれは間違いだあれは自分の眷属しか信用しないよくわかっただろう
I don't want to admit it, but you might be right.
聖女会の結論は一つだそこに妥協はない
Weren't you after the same thing when you tried to capture the key?
管理するためにだ我々は鍵を確保し封印していたのだよ
What do you mean?
10年ほど前我々は鍵を捉えることができた
Oh, really?
以来あれは我々の管理下にあったのだだが行き届かず逃してしまった
How? Wait, did Akane-san know about that?
教えるはずがないだろう感づいてはいたかもしれんが
So, Sasaki never used the key even though he had the chance to. Did you plan on using the key later?
鍵の審判によって人間が一掃されれば星の命脈は保たれると言われているがそんなことは断じて許容できない
But Akane-san said the planet's life is about to run out.
事実だ人類にはもう恒久的な未来はないと私も判断しているだからといって滅びてどうなる我々がいなくなった後どれだけ星が回復しようと何の意味がある
So, you wanted the key because...
世界に変革をもたらす究極の抑止力になり得たのだよ鍵は
So you try to control the world?
この高度情報化社会に絶対的な支配など成立せんよ必要な改革を実現できるだけの力があればいいその力で私は組織を大きく変革してきた人類は増えすぎた平均寿命も伸びる一方だそれが星に負担をかけ鍵を発生させた
So you wouldn't wipe out humanity?
魔物は使い手の命を消費して動くことは知っているな仮に民衆がこのテクノロジーを広く受け入れたら世界はどう変わると思う
No one would accept the cost of using them.
抵抗はあるだろうがそれに見合う利便があればどうだ本人が納得の上わずかな寿命を支払う結果として資源浪費は抑えられ平均寿命もわずかに低下する老いた日々が短くなり
I never thought about that. He's talking about... You turn familiars into a global industry?
そうだ地球規模で実施すれば星への負担は大幅に減らせる星の寿命を伸ばすこともできたはずだ
It's a bit annoying, but what he's saying makes a lot more sense than I thought it would. I had no idea Sasaki was like this. I hated him, but his goals are perfectly admirable. Was Akane really opposed to these ideas?
聞く気があるのなら本題に入る我々の魔物使いたちが不安を訴えている彼らは歌が聞こえると言っている心当たりはあるか
It's probably the hymn. A song that symbolizes sudden changes to the earth, impending natural disasters. I think that's what it was. I tell Sasaki everything I remember about what Akane said.
その歌とやらどうやら滅びの呼び水らしいな
But the key is already dead.
私もそう聞いているが鍵の亡骸を千里たちが秘匿したことは知っているかね
They what?
やはり知らされてはいないようだな
Sasaki's voice has some sympathy in it.
鍵はまだ生きている仮死状態ではあるだろうが
She never said anything.
私の時と同じだな彼女たちは個体差こそあれ同源なのだよ
But Akane-san never acted like that.
無駄だ聖女を受け継いでしまったなら聖女とは単なる資格や役職ではない人の精神を蝕む病のようなものなのだ鹿島もそうだった
Sasaki's voice is hoarse, as if he's exhausted. I feel a little sympathy for him now.
千里がいない以上私は君に交渉するしかないわけだな 彼女を止める気はあるか？
I...
率直に質問したい。君は彼女の居場所を知っているのか？
No, I don't. She doesn't seem to be in this building.
だろうな。簡単には見つかるまい。千里を見つけられるなら最善だが、保険は必要だと思わないか？
We have another option.
風祭り市には未知の空間が存在する。そこに我々はもう一つの町を作った。つまりはシェルター都市だ。そこに住人を避難させたい。
What do you mean, alternate dimension?
我々は頂上空間と呼んでいる。専門的な話は後にするが、風祭り市とほぼ同じ面積があり、周辺には植林も進み、生態系が再現されている。電気や水道といったインフラは備わっていないが、十分な量の備蓄資源がある。
I flick through Akane's notebook again. I remember seeing the phrase, City of Stone. There's a green keycard stuck between two of the pages like a bookmark. That phrase is on one of them. This notebook.
古代に発見され、我々の祖先が移り住んで以来、長い年月をかけて建造してきた。
Is there a physical connection between there and Kazamatsuri?
そうだ。全住民を避難させてもまだ余裕はある。救済が起こればおのずと混乱が起こる。その時なら人々を導くこともできるはずだ。
But only the people in the city will be saved, right?
すべては望めないものだ。そんな中でも最善と思える選択をしていくべきだ。問題対処に際していくつか課題がある。一つは石の町側への通路を管理するシステムが聖女会によるクラックを受けたことだ。こちらからはコントロールができん。
We might be able to do something about that.
事実か？
Not yet, but I have a key, and I think that might be what it's for.
本当か？早急に確認するんだ。
I'd like to, but the police are watching us, so we can't really...
私の方で手を回そう。時間稼ぎぐらいはできる。急げ。
For now, we hang up and I head to the basement while reading more of the notebook. Akane's notebook contains lots of top-secret information about the organization. One of the unfinished abandoned subway stations has an enormous metal door blocking the tracks. There it is. The control room for it is on one side of the tunnel. I head in and can't believe my eyes. A strange tree is growing in here, even though there is no sunlight. Its roots extend in all four directions, covering much of the machinery. Too bad no one else will be able to see this. Though I can see just fine. I follow the directions in the notebook and give one of the machines the green keycard. After some electronic beeps, the system displays a login screen. Now, to open the door. After I finish typing in the commands, I feel a heavy rumbling through my feet. The door is opening. Behind it, darkness. The City of Stone is connected to our world via darkness. On the other side is the shelter, what Sasaki called our artificial future. According to Akane's notebook, it used to be a near vacuum. Only Gaia and their familiars were capable of making it livable. Akane even says the city is like a giant familiar. Summoners can do just about anything. I head through the darkness. After about 10 minutes... I knew it. It's this place. A slightly misshapen skyline, like a terracotta replica of our city. There is no sun, but the whole area is filled with a gentle light. An uninhabited world. Some familiars fly overhead. The only people who live here are the summoners keeping an eye on it. People in old-fashioned robes. We've secured entry to the City of Stone. We can control all 18 gates from here.
ならすぐに避難誘導の計画を立てる必要がある。
How are we going to explain this?
私が呼びかけよう。聖女ほどではないが、各方面からの信任は得ているつもりだ。
I accept that condition. When Sasaki starts talking through the speakers, everyone looks relieved. I guess they should be. Sasaki said nothing about Gaia's secrets. He left out everything about salvation and familiars. He simply said there might be a natural disaster soon, and Martel needed to be ready to handle it. Of course, everyone was a little skeptical, but they feel a lot better now. We split the remaining employees into teams. We assign each of them an area and a route to evacuate people through. Sasaki already had an evacuation plan prepared for this, so we simply used it as is. I was worried he might have designed the plan in such a way as to benefit him, but there was no sign of that at all. Why are you being so cooperative now?
破滅を望んでいるわけではないのでね。
I thought you only cared about seizing power.
権限は必要だ。でなければ必要なこともできん。だが、千里が聖女を継いだのなら、あのカリスマを私程度が抑えることはできまい。こちらの人工来世まで奪われては、なすすべもなくなった。
That was only possible because you guys left the HQ. I chuckled to myself.
起死回生のつもりだったんだがな。タイミングが悪かったのさ。それに、納得できないのだよ、私は。人は過酷な生存競争を勝ち抜き、原始的な姿から脱し、知性を得て食物連鎖の頂点に立った。たやすく滅ぼされるなど、知性の名折れではないか。
Huh.
もはや勢力闘争の段階は終わった。だからこの提案も支援めいたものに過ぎんよ。信じられないなら君の判断で退ければいい。君は当面避難計画を仕切るべきだな。千里のことはこちらで全力を挙げて調べる。
No,
見つけたら知らせる。約束する。どうしても信じられないか。
It's okay. I'll stay here for now. I wasn't moved by Sasaki's words. The real reason I chose to stay is... May you and whoever you choose to bring with you enjoy the remainder of your lives in peace. The evening news is all about the Harvest Festival, including a live broadcast from in front of our HQ. It's not as bad as before, but the activists are still surrounding us. And right now the disciples are trying to do something that more than deserves their scorn. There will be plenty of trials and sentences to satisfy them when this is all over. If the world still left. Strangely, I don't feel any fear. I'm as calm as a flat ocean. Done. I tried making my own leaf bird for reconnaissance. I just made a contract with it, but will it move? This is its first flight. The bird leaps up, but tilts to one side and crashes into the floor. Almost none of it turns to dust, probably because it's only been a familiar for a few seconds. Damn it, birds really are hard. You need some talent to make familiars work, right? I consider asking Sasaki for a summoner. I need a familiar if I'm going to locate Akane. Next, we have reports of a strange supernatural phenomena. I look at the TV. The story is about a group of people living away from civilization. They're living self-sufficiently in the American countryside without using any electricity. They claim they've been hearing a strange song, and that they can hear it from all parts of the sky, so they can't get away from it. That story bugs me. The hymn is supposed to cause salvation. The hymn stirs all of nature and eventually makes the key move. If it's affecting things on the other side of the Pacific, then it's definitely having the intended effect. I need to find Akane. I can't waste any more time. If she's not in the HQ, I'll just have to look around town. When I put my coat on, the image on the TV starts shaking. The cameraman is looking for something. The reporter screams. The audio stops working. I can't hear them. Their helicopter fell? A news chopper just crashed into the ground near the HQ. People run and scream. No one knows what's going on. There's already black smoke coming from the crash site. Thankfully, it crashed between two buildings. It doesn't seem to have landed on any pedestrians either. Everyone on board is probably dead though. The people in the area start to panic. I see a black shadow in the corner of the screen. No one there notices it. A shadow flying in the sky. I wouldn't blame anyone for missing it if they weren't looking for it. Is it a bird? No. It's 12 meters across with its wings open. I know that thing. I've fought one before. A leaf dragon. A powerful flying familiar. It only weighs 25 kilos, because the inside of it is built like a blimp. Apparently its design is based on a pitcher plant. Its insides contain aerobic digestive fluids, allowing it to make lighter than air gas simply by inhaling air. It can flap, but by shooting out that gas and catching gusts of wind it can maneuver itself and even hover like a helicopter. Its main weapon is the sharp proboscis in its neck, which it can shoot at high speed using the same gas. The biggest benefits are that it can be folded up into a suitcase and it consumes very little energy. Plant-based familiars are relatively slow, but they usually consume less of the summoner's life. Even now, I'd be hard-pressed to kill one of those. Its chest is a weak point, but since its body is split into several segments, it takes a lot more than one hit to bring it down. Who's controlling it? The phone rings.
私だ。見ていたか？
Yes.
言っておくが、あれは私たちではないぞ。
That's what I thought.
ヘリを落としたことには理由があると考えるべきだな。
I've already checked the roof.
あそこはコンクリを入れて出られないようにしてある。鹿島の指示だ。危険だからということで。調べたのか？
I climbed up the building.
なるほどな。とにかく、これだけのことが起きてしまった以上、報道もまた過熱するし、まずマーテルの関与は疑われるはずだ。こちらにも早速連絡や問い合わせがひっきりなしだ。
At least no one seems to have noticed the familiar.
時間の問題だぞ、それも。
The more time passes, the worse this is going to get. Are you telling me to hurry up, Akane-san?
今後、警察もどう動くかわからん。彼らも威信がかかっているからな。
By the way, shouldn't you guys come back into Kasamatsuri soon?
私たちか。私は現世に残るつもりだ。
Shouldn't you go to the shelter so you can lead the refugees if the world ends?
万が一の際には筋を通すべきものも必要だ。指導者は君がやればいい。
Don't joke about this.
それに救済が完成すると決まったわけでもなかろう。君が戦理を止めることができれば。
I'm trying to. Are you sure?
今ここを開けることはできんよ。
Alright, tell me if you change your mind. Good morning. Morning. We are having a big meeting this morning to review the evacuation plan. Anything new about the helicopter crash? Well, she points to the TV. Yeah. I groan. The TV is already showing footage of our HQ. A riot squad has sealed off the entrance. Apparently last night they got a tip that Martel is secretly in possession of handguns. The blood drains from my face. This couldn't get much worse. At least they don't look like they're going to do anything right away. They stand threateningly with shields and full armor forming a solid line in front of the doors. Is it even legal for them to do that? I whine. The public is on their side. I hope they don't start a picket line. They're police. They're not just gonna barge in here. They've got investigators down there too. Do you think they'd arrest us if we try to go outside? The room falls silent. It's safe to assume the other exits are sealed too. The public wants a conclusion on this. We really don't have any explanation for what happened. Sasaki is responsible for making the situation this bad, but in the end they're all infuriated about things Akane-san really did do. Sorry, Akane-san. The image cuts out. When it comes back, we see the newscaster. She looks desperate. What the hell? Something's happening. Apparently that news story is being interrupted by an earthquake warning. It's a huge earthquake with its epicenter in the middle of Ise Bay. She coldly informs us of the expected magnitude. The warning repeats. The building begins shaking. Gentle shaking. Kasamatsuri is pretty far from the epicenter, but we can still feel it. Now an earthquake? Nah, what's going on here? Hey, should we open a window? I like some fresh air. We start opening various windows as we continue watching the news about the earthquake. What's this song? Eh? Can you hear it? It sounds kind of familiar. I don't hear anything. Are you sure it's not the wind? Really? Even some normal people can hear the hymn now. Nature is transmitting the song all around the world. The origin is a vocal chorus, but that's only the trigger. It works through all of nature, making the world tremble. The wind, the earth, the soil, all life. Everything is preparing itself for the end. Eventually, the earth itself will tremble, spreading destruction across its entire surface. That isn't enough to destroy the world, but if they have the key's voice too, it'll be much worse. The potted plants on my veranda are overflowing their pots. They're ferns. Angiosperms can't multiply without insects to exchange their pollen. They're overgrowing now as if they know that will be an issue later. Plants that reproduce with spores, mosses, lichens, they all grow larger and stronger as the end approaches. In certain places, wind-pollinated trees also multiply. Signs of the apocalypse. But this is nothing. It should be much worse than this. To my ears, the constant song sounds like rain. Our final meeting ends. We went over everyone's positions and tasks. There's nothing left for us to figure out. No doubt there's going to be a lot of confusion and panic. But we have to do what we can. That won't change the fact that we are all responsible for this. We all know that. But everyone here chose to remain because they care about this organization. Now all that's left is waiting. Somehow I managed to finish this. And now I finally have some free time. I can do whatever I want now. And there's only one thing I want to do. Go. I asked Sasaki to get one of his summoners in the city of Stone to send me some familiars. I tried making contracts with several of them, but the only one I can still control is a leaf bird. I assume that's a consequence of rewriting myself so much. I release 7 birds into the sky. I barely receive any information from them. Sasaki and his men have been searching everywhere they can think of, but they haven't found anything either. There's no way I'll find her like this, but I know she's in the sky somewhere. That dragon brought down a helicopter, so I get the feeling Akane's in the sky. She's not here. I can't find Shimako either. I checked the school, the HQ, downtown, everywhere I think she might go. I've been looking for her for a long time now. I considered the possibility that she might have died somewhere without anyone knowing. I can't talk to the police about this. Even if I asked them to look for her, I doubt they'd actually look. Tsukuno-san said she's nowhere to be found, but I'm sure she's with the other disciples. I still can't find Akane either. I quickly lose contact with the leaf birds. Either I've lost what little summoning skill I had, or that dragon took them out. This was so futile, I almost feel like crying. I read Akane's notebook over and over. I can't give up. But the more time passes, the less likely it is I'll get a chance to do anything. Maybe I should help evacuate. And whether I wanted to or not, things keep happening.